A lot of clever people hated gingers. Didn't they used to?
Funnily enough, I think Hitler did. He wouldn't allow gingers to marry one another. Don't know why.
This is the one thing you want to do.
I know.
Bloody Hitler.
I'm not a Nazi. It's proof.
Bloody Hitler. Okay.
Yeah. So then I was given a good two hour, maybe 3 hour talk with the welfare guys, just saying, what am I going to do? My life's on the scrap heap. I'm too big to go and get a job on the Tesco checkouts because it's like, oh, he's from Big Brother. Oh, he got removed for offensive language. But I'm too small to necessarily make a living from the back of this. So it's a volatile place I find myself in, and it's scary. And anyone that's been cancelled, I'm sure, can relate.
How do you feel now?
Oh, I feel downtrodden. I feel just low. I feel hollow, like I'm rotting on the inside. And it's because all that ITV have released is that I've been removed for anti-Semitic comments. Now, that's not true to character, and anyone that knows me knows that. I stick up for... I was counting down the days to talk about Israel-Palestine in favour of the innocent Jews that are being persecuted against as a result of that conflict. That wasn't shown, though.
It's a tough tag then, isn't it? Just anti-Semitic, and
I know,
don't actually know.
So it's like, it's ambiguous, and it looks like I've played allegiance to Hitler. Not to, like, that's what it looks like because it's so unclear. So that's why I need platforms like yours. So thank you so much for having me on to give me a voice because I need people to know what I'm really like. It's heartbreaking what's happened, and I'm an entrepreneurial guy. I roll with a punch. I'll find a way. But I tell you what, after leaving that day, the amount of support I've had from friends and strangers, it's been it's really touching. So anyone out there that's been giving me support, thank you so much. It really means a lot. And I vow to get back to each and every one of them. People are just nosy. Ooh, why did you get kicked? You can bugger off. Yeah. As can the ones calling me all the swear words under the sun.
Mate, I really think you got to get on first dates. I think they might have you on.
Well, it's all about image. Is that what I want to be seen as? Someone who's just a TV personality now? Or am I going to something more serious?
Ryland's done all right.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to be able to get TV jobs like Ryland because they won't want to touch me with a barge pole, will they?
They still have sort of YouTube people who go on to things like first dates.
True, and yeah, I wouldn't never say never, but right now it's not on the forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
But after I left and saw all the support, I also saw the nasty comments that had been made about me. And most ironically, many of them came on Big Brother's sideshow, Late and Live. Now on Late and Live, I don't know if you're familiar with it, it's just a small panel show, just small audience. And one of the two hosts, AJ Odudu or Will Best, they host it. And they just discuss the events of the day in the house. Now, the celebrity panel, made up of 3 celebs, different each night, normally containing one of the 3 of David Potts, Danny Beard, and this buzzcut freak that's been mouthing off. Each and every one of them been so bloody nasty to me, calling me ugly every night. They're saying I'd go
on
around...
the TV show?
Yeah.
They're calling you ugly?
Yep. They're like, oh, George. Ugh.
That's not calling you ugly.
I haven't watched all of them back, but
that's just going about your personality.
No, like, because they've also had comments about my appearance.
Have they?
Yeah, something like, someone said, it's a frightening death stare or something.
That's not calling you ugly though.
Well, Andrew, I've not watched all of them back. It's been hectic the last few days.
No, only because if that's what they've done.
They have been offensive to me. And why was I warned against Sam again? Offensive language. Yeah. So pot kettle black, David Potts, Danny Beard. They've been proper putting the boot into me. And if they did that to Sam, or if I said what they've said about me to Sam, I'd get a warning because he'd start crying and it'd all be, I got bullied for that in school. But when it's against me, it's water off a duck's back because I know I'm a man and I can take it. Now that's double standards, and I don't care about the comments. All these trolls, they can go and do one. Couldn't give a toss, pardon my French. But at the end of the day, if they're punishing me for offensive language, you can't go and then fund and have people on your payroll slagging me off using offensive language. Practice what you preach.
The difference is what they would say, I suppose, is criticising someone for their immutable features, right? So they're someone being gay, someone being black or Jewish.
So are all gays flamboyant?
they would suggest that the joke is about their gayness.
Okay, but are all gays flamboyant?
No, hey, I agree with you.
Well,
but their point,
it's not homophobic. It's not about an unchangeable character trait because it's not against him being gay. It's about him and the way he holds himself and talks and everything.
Listen,
he says slay every other word, Andrew.
What does slay mean? It's like
well, you tell me, but it's like slay, biatch. One of them.
Look,
that's him. I know many gay people who aren't like that. So it's not homophobic. Yeah. It may be offensive, but what's offensive to Sam isn't to me or you. So
sure. But
how am I to know?
I'm just saying they would say, oh, that's having a go at an immutable feature because they would say it's mocking stereotype about gay people. Whereas with you, if they did call
not all gays are like that.
If they did say you're ugly or something like that, I'd be going.
I've heard from comments online and stuff.
If they're saying that, then and maybe they are, then fuck them because that's I hate that. And that is having to go with someone's immutable features.
I did see a video where David Potts saying, oh, he just spreads negativity all the time. Now, David Potts and Danny Beard have both been in Celebrity Big Brother themselves. So they know more than anyone that only 45 minutes of a 24-hour day in the Big Brother house is shown. Now, because, as I said earlier, my function in there was to play the not argumentative, but maybe the contentious one who's up for a political debate. That's my function. So the snippets you see of me are all going to be about politics or these contentious issues. Now, I cracked loads of jokes in there. I had a right laugh, but they won't show that because that's what the wolf pack, the lads are in there for, the lad banter. Fair enough. But David Potts and Danny Beard should know better than to know that I'm not just spreading negativity 24/7. That's just the small glimpses that you're seeing of me.
Just a bit of negativity.
Exactly. Yeah. And, well, you say negativity. I'm a realist, actually. I'm not a pessimist. I'm a realist.
These people are ideologues. These people are complete lunatic ideologues.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, it's a shame because I liked David Potts, one of the guys on Late and Live. Yeah, he's flamboyant, but I found him funny. When on his Celebrity Big Brother appearance, I quite liked him. I think I voted for him to win.
Yeah.
So to see someone like that putting the boot in every night, which is using offensive language, and as I say, if I said what he said about me to Sam, I would have got a warning. It's upsetting, and shame on you because you should know better. And another thing I want to say, Andrew, ITV are one of the flag bearers for eradicating the mental health crisis. You see all this be kind bollocks. You see all these initiatives saying, let's talk about mental health and all that. Yeah. Well, if you want to save men's mental health, the biggest killer for men under 30 is suicide. How bad is that? We need to put an end to that. Now, you don't put an end to that by saying #be kind. That does fuck all.
I agree.
Sweet fuck all. How you stop it is allowing men to be men. And to do that, you need to start allowing them to talk about their feelings, talk about their opinions without fear of offending. Now, up and down the country, men are losing their jobs in all different sorts of workplaces. It could be offices, it could be warehouses. They're losing their jobs because of comments they make, some of them online, that they didn't even really mean. It's heat of the moment thing. Now, if we restore free speech, and by that, I mean allowing people to offend one another and just roll with a punch, get on with life, like the good old British keep calm and carry on way we used to know, that's how you stop suicide rates going up. It's very simple. Don't talk to me about, oh, we need to start talking about our feelings and hugging one another when we see each other. No. Let men be men and talk about what they want, and you'll see suicide rates fall like a lead balloon.
Can I ask you a favour? Please subscribe. 90% of you are not subscribed, so if you sub, it will help the channel and I'll keep making these clips.